All right, we are back with our job experts talking about everything from opening in the Triad to resources for those looking for work. Don't forget, you can text the number there on your screen and we will answer them. Okay, picking up where we left off, let's go to Fred. This viewer says, I left a high-level corporate position about 2 years ago to be a stay-at-home mom. I've been looking the last few months to enter back into the workforce and have applied to about 20 to 30 administrative jobs with only one callback. I mentioned on my resume that I was a stay-at-home mom looking to maintain work-life balance. Do you think that this is a turnoff to employers?
No, I do not. I think it's a way to communicate. We've talked about transferable skills, and some of those transferable skills are what you're doing as far as organizing and taking care of those billing, financing things. Could be a good part of communicating that information to a future employer. I think the other thing is for us to, I guess, to bring in your resume and have you share with professionals, whether they're Graham personnel or the NC Works teams, and so we can take a closer look at what's taking place with your resume, because there may be some other things that we can share with you that may not really connect with employers. So I think just kind of communicating with the staff directly and us giving you some pointers.
I love that.
We would love to speak with that person as well. I mean, I think one for 30, something's up. So we'll please reach out to us as well, and we'll help you out.
Yeah, I love this. This is a power team right here. Okay, then we have another viewer from Colfax. Is there a program where I can be trained to drive a forklift, get my license as well? We'll take that on over to, I see both nodding heads, but we'll take Will and then Fred, you're next.
Oh, there are a lot of programs. I can't even name them all, but certainly they do it almost anywhere. Every distribution center will have to forklift certify you for their facility. I would say Google, honestly, and see which ones are closest to you, and it's easy to it'll be easy for you to do. Definitely a high in demand job.
Fred, you're nodding your head too. Yeah, same.
Yeah, there are a number of programs that Goodwill Industries provides forklift training, but a lot of companies do things as far as training with forklift driving, really customized to the operations. So I think we'll hit it on point. Really Google it, and there's a lot of vendors and programs across the Triad.
Amazing. Okay, so this is a question we're actually getting from a few viewers. It's about working from home. I'll read this one specifically. I want to work from home part-time. What is the best way to find out about those jobs? I also have a 4-year gap in my employment. I had to care for elderly parents until they passed. How do I explain that gap in my resume? So kind of two-ended. We'll start with you, Fred.
Yeah, I think it's, again, we talked about the previous caller coming into our career centers. Letting us work with you directly to see what those skill gaps and how it's looking on paper. But I think the other resource is to tap into the NC Works Online. We have full-time and part-time positions there. And there are a number of customer service part-time opportunities out there when we look at opportunities within the Triad area, but also there are things within the retail establishments.
And I would say there is, goodness, maybe a quarter or 50% of the workforce has had to leave to either take care of elderly in COVID. Certainly, if you have a young family, so it's not uncommon to see that. I wouldn't let that deter you. I know it might. There's so much angst people have with applying to jobs, and the number one advice I would get is, have somebody read over your resume,
right.
talk to a friend,
right.
And then apply.
Yeah, I think this is great advice. You can find all of it on our Who Wants to Know website and WFY News 2. We'll be back.